What is up, everyone? I am back here at Disneyland today for another fun-filled Disney video. And today I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite tips and tricks for getting the best Instagrams possible here at Disneyland. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that about 50% of my feed is usually right here in the parks. So I just wanted to share tips so you guys can have the most magical Instagram ever when you guys are here at Disneyland or at any of the Disney parks across the world. So right now I am at the mall in between Small World and Fantasyland both, and I find this is a really cool place to take some Instagram photos. The lush green background is really great if you want to take really simple photos of your outfits or your Disney mounts or maybe some Disney accessories. So I just have a little tripod and I can put it on self-timer. If I'm by myself, if I'm with a friend, I'll usually ask them to help me out as well. But this is just a really nice, calm place to take some great photos, and I really do love the lush greenery behind me. Another great little tip is to stand a little bit further away from an attraction that you want to take photo of. So I am standing pretty far away from Small World, but if I wanted to take a cool photo, I can stand by the Small World toy shop and get a really awesome photo of It's a Small World behind me without feeling like it's too crowded, and so you can see more of the attraction. Food selfies are another great thing to fill your Disney Instagrams with. Whether you're taking a photo of your entire meal overhead, out in front of you with a really cool backdrop, or just with an entire landscape, making sure you have the perfect food selfie is a great way to add a little bit of magic and get a great bite to eat at the same time. So behind me is Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is probably the most recognizable part of Disneyland. It's also one of the most photographed parts of the park. But you know that there's a bunch of different places around the hub where you can actually photograph it. If you go towards the side where the princesses are, that's a great place to get a side view. If you go in the middle towards the partner statues of Walt and Mickey, that's a great photo so you can get the big extra picture of the castle and you looking super cute and small in front of it. I personally like taking a photo at the wishing well, or coming just when it's starting to get a little bit dark out and the lights on the castle are just being lit up. It's honestly one of the most magical places to take a photo in Disneyland. So now, here's another fun little tidbit. If you guys download the Disneyland app, you can actually now get some of your ride photos directly on the app. So, right here at Space Mountain, it has all the information of how to go about and do that. So if you notice, you go on to the Disneyland app, you do the photo passcode, you scan the link to your photos. Then when you want to link the photo, whatever number photo you have at your ride, you're going to put it right into your enter the ID number. But beforehand, you put an M for Space Mountain, an S for Splash, a C for California Screamin', an R for Radiator Springs Racing, or a T for Tower of Terror. So now that they've started to do that, no more having to take a photo of your actual photo on the screen once you get off the ride. You can get it right on your phone. So taking creative photos are a really fun thing to do at Disneyland. Just taking normal photos and snapshots are great and everything, but adding that little bit of extra magic can make the difference. So for example, let's say you want to get a photo of you and someone else's sunglasses. You never know what the reflection will show you. As great as selfies are here at the park, sometimes it's fun to give yourself a little bit of a photo shoot. Take in the little details, whether it be a fun scarf, some cool jewelry, and just making it a really cool photo to show the entire feeling of happiness that you get when you come to Disneyland. So I sometimes will do a mini photo shoot, whether it's using a self-timer on my camera, using the earbuds to be able to set off the shutter on my cell phone, or if I have a friend, maybe able to take some pictures of me, because sometimes it's a lot about the little moments. Now, framing your photos at Disneyland can also be a really fun thing, whether it's through a heart, or through your sorority letters, or through a kiss. Sometimes the focus isn't on the foreground, but it's what the magic of the moments in the background is. Like, my favorite one to do is probably through my ears of the castle. Like this one, of my DIY Mickey ears, which you guys can watch. Tutorial right over there. Now, one of my favorite tips and tricks is actually how I get all of my photos onto Instagram. Whether it's taking them on my phone directly, or I'll get the photos directly from my annual pass on the Disneyland app, or if I'm shooting with my bigger camera or even this G7X, I actually have an app called Canon Camera Connect where I'm able to use near field communications to grab all of my photos and move them directly from my camera onto my phone. Then I'll go in and use one of my favorite editing softwares. I prefer to use Afterlight, and then post it either on Twitter or Instagram. Now, character photos are probably one of my favorite things to do here at Disneyland, and I do them a bunch of different ways. I've done selfies, I've done this Take Me to Disney series, and sometimes it's really good to just take the plain, regular, old character selfies. And what's even better, so sometimes you get to finish it with the best people at the parks. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a nice big thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to live each day a little more wise with some magic. Bye guys!